just wanna rock with you. Get the Bentley with the drop top for you. Take it to.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what I did with my gardening. So this process was something I actually had put off for quite a bit of time, but I said on this particular day I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to dive right in because I had gotten the necessary materials that I needed to do this gardening just maybe about a week before, maybe 2 weeks, because things had gotten away from me a bit. However, on this particular day, I said I'm just gonna go ahead and get her done. So I got this lovely pot. It was very inexpensive, and I got some soil. The soil that I did get, and I would recommend for those of you who are just starting out gardening and are still very busy people or persons. You know, this is a soil that already has food in it. So instead of having to, get plant food and apply the plant food regularly, the this soil already has food in it. So it's definitely a plus if you're just starting out like myself. So I basically just filled the bottom of my potter with some soil, and then I went ahead and I got my avocado seed and I removed it from the cup because I did start my avocado seed in a cup with water. The cup and water toothpick process, that's what I started out with. And then so now I'm just, filling up the rest of my pot with the soil, so that way it can, of course, I can fill up the pot. But I'm patting down the soil inside the pot to ensure that the seed is stable, and so that way it does not move, so that way it doesn't get damaged and it's not too loose, but that it's packed tight enough so that way there is stability for the seed, because of course it's going to continue to grow with a proper care. And what I actually learned while I was planting, or should I rather, I should say, repotting this seed, was that, like the seed, we as people, we also outgrow certain things during certain times of our life. A very simple example of that is when, let's say, husband and a wife has children, and let's say when they originally, got a place together, they got maybe a one bedroom apartment, but they have then decided they want to expand their family. And in doing so, they move from a one bedroom apartment or one bedroom condo, whatever it may be, into a, let's say a 10 or 2 or 3 bedroom house. They took the time to make room, to grow. They found a place where they could grow as a family. And not just in those situations do we have to make room to grow, as when it comes to families, but as individuals, even as single people, as persons who are continuing to um, grow and develop and have ideas and plans for our lives, we have to know when it's time to move from where we are into a new place, so that way we can grow. If that means, right, where you're working, the job you're working at is no longer feeding you in a way where you can grow. You have desire to grow, but you're no longer growing, you're no longer learning, you're no longer developing, and there's things that you want to do, and maybe the company that you're working for or with is no longer able to aid you in that growth. Then it's best to find a new place where you will be able to continue to grow and to flourish. Because had I left my seed that was growing, that was flourishing, if I had left it in that blue cup that you seen, if I left it in there, then the cup would begin to stifle the growth of my plant. And then, with all of the stifling and choking of the plant, because the cup was no longer giving my plant enough room to grow, then my plant would die. So we have to remember that, like my plant that you're seeing here, that I'm replanting, we have to remember that we have to care for ourselves, and we have to care for our future. And if we have ambition, if you are an ambitious person, then you cannot wait forever
To leave that job, to start whatever it is that you love to do, to, get to a place or be in a place that is encouraging you to be your best self, to, follow your dreams, to explore more about your dreams, and, find your true happiness, to find your true self.